Hi, my name is Ewan and I am the founder of Albatross. Let me tell you about our fantastic new Iceland tour called Fire, Ice Caves and Frozen Waterfalls. Of course, we spend 4 nights in and around the capital Reykjavik, and yes, we include all the marvellous sights of the famous Golden Circle. But we do so much more, adding 7 more days of amazing adventures in the far north and along the stunning south coast. These are my photos, my videos, so what you will see is what you will get. And this is me, beer in hand in the Blue Lagoon. What an amazing experience the Blue Lagoon is there, just below Reykjavik. Nearby to the east is the Golden Circle, where of course we visit all the classic sites, such as Thingvellir, where 2 tectonic plates have ruptured the land apart, and where the Althing, Iceland's parliament, gathered for over 8 centuries. And nearby the Goðafoss, the golden waterfalls thunder over frozen cascades and leap into the gorge far below. Next door, steaming hot geysers erupt from the ground. You can actually see the water in the pool change and then swell and bulge before erupting. You wouldn't catch me taking a dip in that rock pool. And up at Frujheima, there are thermally heated tomato greenhouses where we have included a lunch where tomatoes are the hero of every course. Tomato soup. Tomato beer, yes, made out of tomatoes. Skål. That's lovely. Meanwhile, back at the Blue Lagoon, the lifeguards wear gloves and high-vis vests over thermal clothes, whilst watching swimmers wallowing in steamy water down and around the pool bar. But as I said, there is so much more to see and experience in Iceland, and that's why we also fly up north for 3 stunning days and nights. The drive to the little fishing town of Siglifjordur is beautiful, and one of the highlights of our visit will be enjoying a whale watching cruise along an exquisite fjord aboard a heritage fishing boat. Once capital of Iceland's herring industry, Siglifjordur is Iceland's most northerly town. Set beautifully against a mountain backdrop, we stay in a lovely waterside hotel where on winter evenings, far away from any light pollution, you can wallow in the large open air spa and watch out for the spectacular northern lights. What an experience. Then we move on to Akurey, capital of the north, and from here we enjoy a marvellous day out. One highlight will be a stop at the glorious frozen cascades of Goðafoss, meaning the waterfall of the gods, named so because 1,000 years ago when Iceland converted to Christianity, priests threw Nordic idols into the cascades. Goðafoss Falls, northern Iceland, in winter. How beautiful. Not the tallest waterfalls, not the biggest, but so easy to get to, and in winter, glorious. On the same day, Lake Mývatn. Just been out here for about 10 minutes outside, and this is all I have on. So it is cold, but it's easy, but it's beautiful weather. And look what we found. This is Iceland. The colours, the white, the blues, the reflections. Such a pure view. Now we fly back down south for 4 nights in Vik and Hof, far away from any light pollution, so when the northern lights put on their dazzling displays, the views are simply the best. Here we go to play amongst glaciers and volcanoes and ice caves. Near Vik you will discover weathered stone arches and the black sand beaches and towering cliffs of Trollhättu, Reynisfjara Beach, voted in 2021 the 6th most beautiful beach in the world. Legend says those 2 sea stacks were trolls caught out in the sun and turned to stone. Vik is a tiny town where we will see a demonstration of lava flowing, and from here we have included a fantastic adventure visiting the dragon glass ice caves. To get there, supplied with crampons and helmets, we jump on one of these giant 4-wheel drives to cross a frozen landscape to the extinct Katla volcano. ice caves of Vik and outside of Vik under Katla Mountain, and with the crampons and with the right clothing, which is easy, this is all really easy to do. Anyone can do it, and it is a magical experience. Don't hide from it, embrace it. And then it's off to Hof, passing giant waterfalls for a completely different glacier experience. Boarding another giant four-wheel drive, we first visit the magnificent Blue Crystal Ice Cave. Whereas the ice in the Dragonglass Cave was embedded with the black dust of ancient volcanic ash, this cave is crystal clear glacier ice. The Blue Crystal Ice Cave, such colours, so pretty, a cave like a giant crystal carved by a melting glacial river. And each season, when the river carries away great chunks of ice, they get washed down to a lagoon of broken and beaten glacier chunks, little icebergs stranded there by a sandbank until they are small enough to be washed under that bridge and out to sea, only to be thrown back onto an unforgiving black sand beach to fade away slowly, elegantly, on Diamond Beach. Come to Iceland with Albatross and walk amongst a sea of huge diamonds. What an experience. What a unique adventure. 12 breathtaking days, only with Albatross.